Hey Sag, I hope that you're doing great. Welcome to your general reading for November. I did your reading and I just can't find it anywhere. Like, nowhere. It's just gone. So, let me give you a quick recap of everything that happened or everything that I picked up in the previous reading. The energy was quite heavy, and then I'll do a second reading for you. Maybe, maybe the universe wants me to add some other things for you as well. So what I picked up is that first of all, I feel that some of you are going through a very challenging phase, very, very challenging. And I send you lots and lots of love from my heart. If you're open to receiving healing energy, Reiki energy from my heart to your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes to that. All right. I do feel that many of you are going through very, very challenging times. That's like the biggest thing that came up. Also to let you know that this reading is obviously general. The focus is on November. And with these sort of readings, there's like I always say it's like a lot of information that's put on a lot of big sort of canvas. So take what's for you and leave the rest behind. If you look at other readings, look at your moon, look at your rising, look at your sort of like Venus, your Mars. I was a little bit distracted because there was a banging next door, but it seems to have quieted down now, so I do apologize if you hear some banging. My neighbors are putting up a roof or something like that. I live in a very country-like sort of place, so there's always something happening and I have to like bide my time. But you know what, if you are here and you're not a Sagittarius and you're just dealing with one and you just want to see what they are doing, I'm going to ask you to stop this video and move away. Because you've got this idea of typically cross-watching other people's videos. I'm dealing with this person, I'm dealing with that person, what are they doing? All you are doing is taking the focus of yourself. And that's the last thing I can tell you, Sag. For those of you that are so heavily affected by energy at the moment, that's the last thing that you want to do. All right? So, as I said, I do pick up that some of you are overwhelmed by energy. And so just focus on you and leave all other people alone. All right? Love them, honor them, respect them, and move away from them. Let's see what are some of the direct influences that are happening for you at the moment. So, beautiful stability with money though, beautiful sense of freedom here coming in. The ability to maybe change your mind around money, I feel that for many of you, there are very hard lessons that you learned, especially pertaining to money. Many challenging things. But what I also do see you doing at the moment is saying, you know what, fuck this. It's just like, whatever. I'm just going to live, I'm not going to care, I'm just going to whatever. But it comes from a very joyous side. It comes from a very light side. So I'm already beginning to see why I needed to redo this video for you, because there was like that little something that just didn't want to come, sort of like through yesterday, because there are some shocking developments and things that are taking place here. But the thing to also know, or what I actually see, is that you're beginning to change your mindset around availability and money and that sort of stuff and opportunities. And the change of mindset, that almost lighter sort of approach that you take to things, that actually helps to shift your energy in a very positive direction. So if you have been struggling with, sort of like availability of materialistic needs, hopes, and desires, that is actually coming about for you in beautiful, beautiful ways. And it is because you are entering this lighter mode of energy, basically. Okay. Let's see what is happening in your current space pertaining specifically to November. Oopsie. Some of you might feel that you want to kind of like shift that mindset again. Wasn't it better to just worry and think and stress about everything? No. All right. So, also seeing you going for new stuff, new things now. A lot of times, especially with the nights can be great, but you want to be a little cautious of nights, because it is that space where we can sometimes go a little bit too far. Where you can sometimes mess things up a little bit for yourself. But in your case, I see things ending, I see cycles ending, I see you letting go of a lot that was holding you back. I see you letting go of a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts and things that were holding you back, and going into a very positive space, which is really fantastic. What do we have potential going forward, especially sort of like that mid-November to like December period? Love, dreams coming true, success, breakthroughs, miracles happening. If any of you are hoping for a beautiful love connection, for example, maybe you would like to have that one friend that is really there for you, that can support you, all of those beautiful things are coming about for you. Lots of success, lots of unexpected success, you know, that you may have not seen coming. It doesn't mean that you didn't dream or think or hope for it, you're not about it. It just seemed like it couldn't happen for you, but you know, ta-da, life is showing up, and really, really very positive, shocking developments happening here for you. Let's clarify that recent past energy. Yeah, look at these cards in reverse. So amazing. These two powerful cards in the middle of this. So some of you, there is a tendency to overcompensate, to give more than you have to work harder than you have to. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, I'm not saying that you couldn't, I'm not saying that it's wrong, but for some of you, it's almost like you just took on too much on a very consistent basis, and it really started to drain your soul. And I see that you've moved away from that. I see that for a lot of you, there's a lot of healing that needed to take place. Maybe things were very rough. You know, I see that it was quite rough right there for a while for you. So for some of you, you did really need that sense of like a breather, and I can basically see that you got that. It's almost like you found peace amidst the storm, which is really, really amazing. Whoa, look at your current space. Look at what you got here for November. This is really, really amazing, amazing stuff, Sagittarius. In your current space here for November, it's really, really incredible. Dreams coming true, you know, home life, family life, what you'd like your life to be like, how you'd like to experience your days, all of those things coming about for you in positive ways. I see you moving forward really beautifully into prosperity. So there might be some big changes that are taking place that are feeling quite cataclysmic at the moment, you know, but it's all taking you to a really beautiful place. So this is really a time for you to believe in yourself and to have faith in yourself, because if there's ever been a time when you had it, this is the time that you got it. All right, let's see that potential going forward, that mid-November to December vibe. Dealing with some deep-rooted issues, dealing with some deep-seated emotions, things that are holding you back, things that you may not have been aware of. You know, a lot of times you speak to people, I'm just thinking about it because I had this conversation with someone this morning, and the person said to me, a very good friend of mine, said to me, can you quickly check in with the cards when I will get a new job? And I said to him, it's not really that simple, because it's what's happening in your energy at the moment. What are your beliefs about your own worth and your own value, you know, and sometimes we are fully ready to do something, but you know, let me put it like this, you're fully ready to do something, you've got your ducks in a beautiful straight row, but something in your subconscious is still holding you back. And we don't, and it's like, well, there's nothing holding me back. And I said, well, typically we're not aware of what it is. That's why when you do tarot, we look at your energy and your whole energy, you know. And the best way to look at your energy is always to look at it without any judgment and not any preconceived ideas, because, you know, then we put our own thoughts and ideas in there, and then typically we can easily miss the bus there. All right. Let's see what the universe has got for you before we end off with an oracle message for you, my beautiful Sagittarius. I feel a lifting in your energy, which is really, really great. This reading is feeling so much lighter than the one that I did for you yesterday. It feels like yesterday was more just a foundation, because I have to tell you, I've been really concerned after I did that reading. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Prosperity, abundance, success, unlocking your birthright blueprint potential, that very beautiful potential. And there's a little bit of, I would say, you know, for a while there's a little bit of a rakatakatak, you know, a little bit of a crossing over phase. So it's going to be interesting to see what the rest of your readings are saying going forward. But you know, there is still some fear that needs to be dealt with. It feels like it's ever present for some of you, but we look forward and see how we can, you know, address that together for you, giving you some guidance from the universe. For now, going in a good direction. Very good. Way better than worse. So much better. All right. Let's see what the universe has for you. It is what it is. You know, when we just accept, I'm not going to go into the story, I've told this many times before, but there was a point in my life when I just said it is what it is. And when you just accept it, things just work out for you. All right. So that's what I got, beautiful Sage. I hope that that helps. From my heart, namaste, love and light. Wishing you beautiful blessings and light and love and everything amazing. Namaste. See you next time. Bye.